Whiteboard for you. I cleaned your whiteboard for you, so.
Okay.
That's hard to clean.
I'm gonna have to switch to doing my announcements virtually on the computer and then put it up here. Okay, everybody, welcome to another meeting for the next announcements for these next couple of days. Welcome. As you all know who I am, so I shouldn't even have to introduce myself here. I want to go over the announcements and then I want to do some musical activities with you all and some fun things that we can do together. And I'm going to pull a card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, which I have sitting right over there, which I'm going to pull a card from after I get done going through these announcements. The first announcement is there is an astrologer on YouTube who presents boring, dense, dry, and over-detailed information on world events, mundane astrology. I have no interest in mundane astrology. I have no interest in the intricacies and aspects. I'm more interested in thematic astrology, where the astrologers are talking about the themes of this particular energy. And I'm also more interested in individual astrology. Watching her videos really feels like an eternity to get through. And I think that she's wasting a lot of people's time. And she's wasting her energy with what she's doing. And people do not need to waste their day sitting and watching her go on with her rant of the astrology that she talks about, which is all boring, collective type stuff. A square here, a set style there. It's just a lot to take in and digest. And she shouldn't be making videos unless she learns to simplify her astrology content, unless she wants to really force it in the sandy parts and really makes it practical and makes it simple and makes it pertain to the individual as opposed to the collective. Now, granted, she does do her collective astrology and then she breaks it down by sign, but she goes on forever with her astrology. It takes 5 trillion years for her to get to the end of what she's talking about. And I do not want those videos cramming up the ethers and the YouTube algorithms. Because anyone who is interested in watching her will be very disappointed and very disenchanted when they watch her videos and they find out this lady is so boring and this takes forever. I don't enjoy this. This is dull. That's what her videos are. And I will not stand on the sidelines and be quiet about this. I will not simply let her get away with making content that serves no purpose. The information is useless. You can't do anything with the information. Goes in one ear out the other. So Candace Marie should not be making astrology videos unless she can simplify it down. So she has a choice now. She will be going to Blake Castle's simplification course. She will be attending that course at Blake Castle. Blake Castle, as you know, is a place where people go when they need to learn valuable lessons. When people need to learn valuable lessons, they go to Blake Castle. She needs to learn about simplification. She needs to make her content more relatable, more personable. And she needs to get to the point. She cannot talk about all these other aspects of all that, information that gets complicated and technical. Now, Pam Gregory, who is a mundane astrologer, does talk about the world events, but she can do it in a way where it doesn't take 1 hour or some minutes to do. This lady, Candace Marie, goes on forever. If you want to watch her videos, I promise you try it, try doing it. You will be disappointed and you will feel like, gosh, why did I click on this video? This is such a waste of my time. Such a waste of my energy to spend listening to this lady continue to talk about all this meaningless information. So she has a choice whether she is going to continue, doing what she's doing and break it down to make it more simplified and relatable, or she can just stop making videos and she can have her setup taken away from her iPad, computer setup taken away from. So that's the ultimatum that she is going to have to come to terms with. So she's going to have to make that choice. Whether she is going to continue to do what she's doing in a better way or have it stripped away. But she will not continue doing what she is doing. She will not continue doing what she is doing. I will never watch her videos again unless I see that the length of the video is down and unless she changes her way of doing things. So she is going to have some privileges taken away from her if she doesn't change for the better. Um, you know, and actually there's a song that I want to play for you that just, and I know that you probably haven't seen her videos like I have, but I just want to play this song. It's sort of inaccurate, but this is how I feel. This song expresses how I feel when I'm sitting and watching her videos with more information. And you're probably thinking, well, you don't have to watch the videos, but I have Mercury in Taurus. I have to finish things. I just have to, like, I can't not finish what I start. So there's plenty of people like that. I'm one of them. I want to play for you a beautiful song that expresses how I feel about watching videos from this ongoing lady who is young in a way that makes it a little bit obvious that she may not be as put together when it comes to making the videos. So this is a song that expresses how I feel when I'm sitting and watching her perform videos. In long videos. Actually, it's so opportune that Candace happens to be in the realm of the Amentens, and she will be coming in here very, very soon. I've asked her to come in here. I want to save this song for when she comes in. I completely forgot to tell you. I was all wrapped up when I was saying that I forgot to tell you. Candace will be coming here. She actually should be here because it is the proper time for her to be here. Um, is she here? Okay, wonderful. So then you can invite her and see how things work out here at the Amentons. It's just, things have to work this way. People have to be, if you're working as an Amenton person, you have got to be on top of your game. You have to be on the ball with who needs to come here, what has to be done, etc. So yeah, that's what it's like working with the Amentons. It is a rigorous job that requires a lot of responsibility and a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of strenuous planning and deducting of what you need to do. So just to tell you that. So if you're ever considering working for us, then be prepared. It is a tough job. Things have to run in a certain way that requires you to be on top of it. So, so you can go grab Candace and invite her in. I'm gonna play this song and I will play it again. I'll play it again from the beginning when she comes in. And go grab it. Welcome, Candace. I am Everett Curdy, also known as Lopez Noel. I want to welcome you to my event and welcome you to my humble abode. I hope that you found your way here in a very successful, streamlined kind of way. Welcome. This is my Amenten. This is where you'll be staying here for a little bit of time before you end up going to Blake Castle, as you know. So you will be going actually a couple days from now on Friday. You'll be heading there on Friday the 23rd to Blake Castle. So hopefully you saw the videos that I sent you with, your name in the title. And hopefully you are not offended by those videos. It was simply me expressing my truth, me expressing how I really feel about watching your videos, following your channel, doing all these things that come together in a way that is put on and in a way that really, really highlights the kind of person that you are. So those videos, I'm not going to play them because for some reason, whenever I play a video, one of my videos that have it where I record the video, it's an audio recording. I put it into a voice changer app and then choose take a picture and then it makes the video for me to put it on YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't get the videos to work on my TV. Plus, I'm a little shy at showing those videos to the Amenten. So, to my Amenten. So, hopefully those videos shed light on what is going on and why you're going to play Castle. I'm not a kind of person that holds things back. I'm not a kind of person that minces words and keeps everything inside. I want to make people aware of where they're in the wrong. And I believe that you're in the wrong, which is why you're going to play Castle. I want to play for you a song that expresses how I feel when I watch your videos. This is the song. Let me go back to the beginning. Here we talking about me and potentially somebody else. That was gorgeous, wasn't it? It was beautiful. Barbara Streisand really has an iconic voice, really. So when the song was talking about the darkness is in fact your videos. That's what the darkness is. This is about me and somebody else watching your videos and feeling in the way that the song described. So there will come a crunch point and a choice between, are you going to continue doing what you're doing and crash and burn like the fall of the Berlin Wall, or are you going to choose to change? If you continue what you're doing, things will be taken away from you. But if you change your ways, if you change your format, if you change the way you're doing things, you will be very successful. I promise you that. I also promise you that you'll gain a lot more followers. And you get to continue. You get to continue making videos. You get to continue creating content. Not where you're heading. Not in the way that you're doing it. I'm sure that if you read through your comments, maybe, just maybe, there's a comment that says something along the lines of, well, this is too long and I'm bored and there's too much in this video. It has to be cut down. That's what I mean. Why do you feel the need to cram in every last detail of what the astrology needs to be? Why do you need to make super long videos? So that you can feel good about yourself, like you're providing so much information, like you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into what you're doing, because while you're entertained and while you're stimulated, while you're providing all this information, the viewer is not feeling the same way that you're feeling, isn't feeling stimulated, is feeling bored. Well, maybe they do. But somehow I think that they would feel the same way about your videos if I do. You have to change. You absolutely have to change. You can do whatever you want to do, but you can't go down the same road that you're going down. You can't continue making the same errors and the same mistakes and doing the same bad and wrong things and going down a trail that's ultimately going to lead to your destruction and your detriment. So, what you're doing is detrimental to people's time and people's mental energy. Because you're wasting your time with what you're doing. You may think, oh, I'm providing so much information, I'm not wasting my time. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're wasting video storage, you're wasting time, you're wasting your breath with doing a super long and boring video. I'll tell you how you can not waste your breath and not waste your time. Is going into the themes of what things are actually about. Providing how, what to do about this energy. Shortening it down. These are all practical ways in which you can improve your videos. If you do not take what I'm saying and take action on it, you're going to find that your career on YouTube becomes a train wreck. The Titanic is going to hit the ice and you're going to sink. The train is going to fall off the tracks and you're going to crash and burn. The lighthouse is going to topple over. The eggs are going to break. The milk is going to be spilled. Yeah. You won't waste the ethers of the algorithm providing videos like that. I won't have it. Now, I don't like to be in charge of people. I don't like to be the boss of people. I believe that people can do, what they freely want to do in their sovereignty. This, I'm not okay with. I'm not okay with what you're doing. It's not what you're doing, but it's more of how you're doing it. I'm not okay with how you're doing it. I'm not okay with how you're approaching it. Something's gotta give. Go watch other astrologers. They don't take 7 hours to talk about one particular aspect. There are others that make super long videos, and I've had a conversation with one. However, she recognized what she was doing and she improved it. She put timestamps in the videos. She recognized that the video is long, going on and on and on, and she cleaned up her act and made them more professional and made them more enjoyable and digestible. Your videos are not digestible. And if she can do that, and she has zero earth in her natal chart, if she can do that, by sure as heck that you can do it. If you just make a choice to change, you will go super far. With YouTube, the other thing I wanted to say is your subscribers are not pool guards. You, on one of your videos, were saying subscribers, please, da 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 da, as if you were talking on a microphone on an intercom at a pool saying, pool guards, please clear the pool, or whatever. It's very strange. So that's something to also know. Why would somebody steal your work if it was so good that you were the only one that made it as good as it is? Maybe the people are stealing your work and finding some way to make fun of it or critique it in a way that's necessary for you to understand. If it was so good, if what you did was so good, and people try to like, I'm not as good as that lady. I'm not as precise, to the point, and relatable as that lady. I'm sure that you'll find that people won't steal your work. I'm sure that you'll discover that. People will be stealing your work. if you continue with what you're doing. I'm going to tell you that much right now. But if you change, you have every right to have your intellectual property protected, not what you're doing, not in the way that you're doing it. A labor of love that you put your blood, sweat, and tears into. Very interesting to think about. You're putting your blood, sweat, and tears, and yet, why am I not entertained? Why am I not captivated and lured to what you're doing if you put your blood, sweat, and tears in it? Rebecca Goldsmith is a famous astrologer on YouTube who said in one of her videos, there's so much to talk about. There's so many different directions to go in. So that's why I really worked hard at this video to simplify it for you. Now that's putting your blood, sweat, and tears, not the way that you're doing it. It's so easy to look at the aspects and talk about everything you want to talk about. That's not, you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into something that's in vain, basically. You're doing it in vain. That's what you're doing. That's how it is. It's in vain. And it's certainly not a labor of love. I can tell you that much. Labor of love and world events, boring, useless information, and a labor of love. Those two things don't go together. It's like a oxymoron. That's what the word that I was looking for. Oxymoron. Those two things don't mesh together. So if you really believe in putting your blood, sweat, and tears in things, you're going to do it in a way that where you're simplifying it, where you're shortening your video lengths, you're, improving your videos for the better. So if you want to continue on YouTube, if you want to continue making more videos, you're going to have to apply the critiques that I'm giving you. Otherwise, you can kiss making videos on YouTube goodbye. And you can go on living your life doing other things. And you can have some of your equipment and some of your technology stripped and taken away from you. That's your choice to make. You decide what you want to have happen. Continuing the way that you're doing, that's not an option. That's not an option. I think I've squeezed everything I can out of that. So let me move on. We are preparing for 2025 because January 11th, I actually had a dream in January 11th, 2025, that the North Node would move into Pisces, and then it would feel like super emotional, super spiritual. It is a very emotional and spiritual time. It is a time where we are leaning into spirituality. We are leaning into bliss and the connection with the divine. And so there will be a lot of spiritual things that will be happening. There will be spiritual gurus that will be coming to this mentor. There will be retreats that will be held. There will be meditation centers. Anything spirituality, we're going to do it. Name it. We're going to do it during the 18 months that the North Node is in Pisces. So Saguru and Guru Devdi Sales Shankar, whatever its name is, will be coming here. Eckhart Tolle probably coming here. Doreen Virtue, Denise Lynn, Teal Swan, those types of people will be arriving here when the North Node is in Pisces, especially Carly Wharton, who has Finding Authenticity YouTube channel. And she is a Pisces North Node. She'll be talking all about that in her videos. She'll probably be making a webinar on that for this mention. That there'll be a lot of spiritual activities. The next announcement, Lamimbi Bluebill's shopping competition. Basically, it's gonna be held on August the 24th from now. And it will be a competition to see who can shop the most logs in a short amount of time. And it will be held at Amenten at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Will be a competition where you're chopping down logs as fast as you possibly can. Right. So details about that will be sent to you from Susan. It's been a while since that Allison has been here this much. I'm sure that we can all agree on that. There will be a check-in on the 25th where you're going to go into a virtual room and connect with them over Zoom, have conversations, ask any questions that you want to, find out how he's doing. It's a great way to reconnect with a past Amenten guest and an official Amenten person. Yasmin Bowling will be arriving here on the 26th of August. She will be talking about her 2 other decks, or as far as I'm concerned, her Moonology Manifestation Oracle and Moonology Message Oracle. She'll be making a presentation and talking to you and discussing to you all about those Oracle decks. And there will be sales, which will sell the Oracle decks so that you can get them and use them. Yes. Okay, for other decks, exactly. Yasmin Boland it'll be ready by the full moon eclipse next month, actually. It will be a webinar all about moonology, all about the moon, the cycles of the moon, how to work with the cycles of the moon. She'll be talking about her inspiration for her book Moonology, for her decks. So all of Moonology, anything will be included in this webinar, which will be ready by the 17th of September. Now, I do want to pull an oracle card. What did the collective learn? This is going to sound interesting. On January, I can't bring myself to say the date because it's a personal date. Okay, I'm going to say it. What did the collective learn on the 17th of January, 1970? That's my question that I'm asking. Again, hard for me to bring up because it's personal. Anyway, there's boundaries there. All right, so I'm going to be right back, and then I'm going to pull a card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle and find out what it has to say about what did we learn on that particular day at that particular time. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so let me open up the box and the cards here. And let's do this. This is a card deck that I do use for my videos. You can check out my astrology content on my new YouTube channel. All right, let me shuffle the cards and ask the question. Well, cards. So, lucky that this is the deck that I use for my videos, so that I don't have to worry about the cards getting contaminated. One more shot. Many paths reverse is the card that I got. The many paths reverse. Let me see what it says in the guidebook. This is card number 34. The medicine. You have outgrown your current situation and risk losing your way in your own backyard. You are being called to step out of your comfort zone. Respond now while the call is still a gentle whisper. Even though the words look thick and impenetrable, venture in and let yourself guide your steps through the dark until you reach your destination. Remember, if you do not know where you are going, a path will take you there. This is all about stepping out of your comfort zone. And you'll find your destination when you step out of your comfort zone. So that was about stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of your comfort box, and stepping into the unknown. That's what that was about. I have to count these to make sure all. Actually, let me do that now. Let me just take the opportunity to do that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Okay, all right. Good. Just wanted to make sure. Sorry if that was a waste of your time. Birds are gorgeous, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, we're only enjoying using them. And I'm so fortunate that this deck came with a big box, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to use this deck for videos, because it would be a deck that I would want to use for myself. So that worked out nicely. Plus it looks beautiful on my bookshelf with the two eyes here and here. And it's too late now. I've already contaminated the cards. I've already used them for that purpose anyway, with the decks that I have. So there's no going back now. I get to use this deck for videos and for my own purposes. So that's good. Just get it in this slot here. Can't seem to get it in. What is going on? Why is this not going in? Oh my gosh, I just had a brilliant idea. I want to pull a card for Candace Murray. That's what I should do. So let me do that right now. What does Candace Murray need to know for her highest good? Whoops. Words here. The Earth Keeper reversed. That's what I got. The Earth Keeper reversed. So by the name Earth, it probably talks about practical things. So that's what I'm assuming. The Earth Keeper reversed. Let's see what it says in the book and we'll talk about. So this is card number 18. I'm spontaneously doing this. It as you care for your body, you show your care for Mother Earth. So begin with the stewardness of your health. What are you putting in your mouth? Are you feeding on foods and thoughts that are not good for you? Start doing what you know will be good for you today. Interesting. It talks about health, it talks about your body. It talks about what are you doing to make yourself feel healthy? What supplements are you taking? What things are you taking for the health of your mind? Listen to that part is about what I'm getting on you. And that's it, everybody. We are done with this Amenten meeting. Tonight will be a meal of Candace's, sorry about that, because we're having chili tonight. We're having cornbread casserole, so that should be very delicious. So that's what's for dinner tonight. That's what's on the menu. What I'm having for dinner, that's what you're having for dinner. So look forward to that. Yeah, you're obviously gonna get ready to go to play Castle by Friday. So that is what is going on. So that's it, everybody. Bye for now.